Hey, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chris Bowling, and we are here to host Bottom Line Thursday with the Brad Johnson.
Woo!
Everybody.
Well done, CB.
See, you just raised the bar.
What is it?
I am learning from Brad. I'm learning.
Oh, and hey, I'm Chris Byer too, by the way. Let me just awkwardly throw that in for the three of us here. So
So,
we are on a Bottom Line Thursday.
We are.
Brad, I know we've got an update from the IRS that we want to be able to share with those that have maybe not read your newsletter or are on it and want to hear some more details. But you want to take us through what recently came out for electronic filing?
I would love to. And everyone loves to hear updates from the IRS because they're always so pleasant and warm. And so let's add to that line of thinking. So really, I think this probably came about because of some good lobbies by the HRIS industry and maybe the electronic payroll industry. And so, for years, larger employers that had what they called it 250 returns. So you think about your ACA reports. That's basically 250 different 1095Cs, right, that have to get sent out. You had to do that electronically. You were required to, but smaller employers didn't have to. Well, now for the 2023 year that we're in right now, that will get reported, you think January, February, March of next year,
right?
Even those smaller groups now have to file electronically. So they don't necessarily have to have an HRIS by then, but they have to at least purchase the software to submit those electronically. So that's kind of the new thing. And it's not just real quick, it's not just 1095s, it impacts W-2s, 1099s, 5500s. It's a pretty large list. So
I mean, that should help with efficiency and quick, resolution of that. But it's also looking at these smaller employers who may not be in a position yet technologically to do so. They don't use benefits administration. They don't use an HR management system, to your point.
It's going to be a challenge.
It's going to be a challenge.
Yeah.
And I think if you have 150 employees, you probably already either looking at one or have one. But it was interesting. It goes down to 10 returns. Wow. And, you could do 10 returns. Let's say you only have 3 or 4 people, but you have turnover throughout the year. You get to 10 returns. So even a small business would have to do it. And that's probably the groups that are going to feel the pinch the most, I would think.
I think it's just another topic for us to discuss with clients, prospective clients, as we're out, because we do discuss a lot of what are you using for technology, whether we help facilitate it or another company does because it's payroll or HRIS. But I think that's a big reason to continue to ask those questions, especially smaller employers.
And Brad, there's talk out there that why are we even doing 1095Cs anymore when, there isn't a, mandate. I mean, obviously, I think we do them to try to figure out if there is a employer penalty, but I know there's a lot of discussion around that as well.
Yeah, and that sounds like a great topic for my next newsletter.
Ooh,
so stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Yeah. Chris Byer, I think you need to close us off.
Oh, yes.
Because Bowling did a great job kicking it off. You need to finish it out.
Well, again, thank you all for taking time out of your valuable day to listen to Bottom Line Thursday with Chris Bowling, Chris Byer, and our featured guest, Brad Johnson.
Perfect.
Wow, that was good. Thank you
awesome.
all.
See you guys.
Have a good one.
See ya.
Bye-bye.